football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25. From nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
Bridgewater to throw it. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A gain of 6 on the play.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Third down.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Complete to Chris.
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And the Panthers.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 yards and a Panther first down. A gain of 6 there on first. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Panthers.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw on 2nd and 6, Bridgewater. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. That drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
57 to mark. 57 to mark. Push him back. Push him back. I got you.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this one hauled in by Tavon Austin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Stay with your man. Mike, check 33.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He'll let it fly for Austin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Tavon Austin, 64 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Second down, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
10 yards on the pick.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Gain of 5. And the Panther first down.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Complete.
A good pickup there at 22.
Gain of 22 yards. First down, Carolina.
First down, Bridgewater. And Anderson's got it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Panthers.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Working with a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Number 11, Robbie Anderson.
Robbie Anderson.
Carolina.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
Good.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
3 yards to go.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. 21. Here we go. Alert 3. White. Check like 33.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Crunch. 11. Check like 33. Quit talking about it. I got you. Check 33. Bandit. Hey, check like 33.
To throw is Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 68 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he goes out right around the 39.
The handoff.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
The tackle
A gain of 5. First down, Carolina.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
56, Mike, 56. Yo. Switch. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Watch the run. Watch the run. 56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
Bridgewater now. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. This is McCaffrey. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Joey Sly on now for the Panthers. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring them back within 4. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
17.
What we got? 57's the mic. Mark 57. Pick me up. I got this. Check Mike 57. Mike 57.
On first down, Garoppolo. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, gun.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. It's caught inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 12-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. Hey, gun. Check it out. Check 31.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Ball carrier.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. It's Coleman here, and he'll take this in.